Hey guys, today we're going to dive into an exciting story that recently unfolded with two of the biggest stars of Street Outlaws, Big Chief and Jackie. Yes. After dedicating a significant amount of time to a new real estate project and building a brand new shop, Big Chief and Jackie are finally back to what they do best, fine-tuning the crow. But this time, there's a slight twist in the story. Indeed, recently, Big Chief and Jackie are on a mission to bring the crow back to the streets with a vengeance. But this time, it's on small tires. If you think that's no big deal, think again. This isn't just a size change, it's a complete rework of everything that makes the car tick. Yeah, it's been a minute since we hit the street on 28s, but trust me, we're about to change that. Big Chief shares, the crow's been on big tires for a while, and switching to small tires is like taking a heavyweight champ and putting them in a lightweight bout. It's a whole different fight. Alright, so let me paint a picture for you. Imagine it's late at night. The streets are quiet, or so you think. Traffic suddenly comes out of nowhere. It's not just a few cars, it's like rush hour at midnight. You're trying to test a car that's pushing crazy horsepower on small tires, and now you're dodging sedans and minivans. Not exactly the perfect setup, right? Big Chief and Jackie tried to make a few hits on the street, but something just wasn't right. Traffic was one problem, but the crow had a mind of its own that night. The launch didn't look like it was supposed to. No tire smash. No clean pivot. No classic weight transfer. Instead, it looked like the rear of the car was bouncing up and down like it was on a trampoline. When I hit the button, I knew something was off, Big Chief explained, his frustration barely hidden. Instead of that clean tire wrinkle and shock compression, it just looked like it was fighting itself, bouncing up, down, up, down. That's not leverage. That's a mess. They knew something had to be wrong. Jackie noticed it too. As he watched the footage, he knew the next move wasn't another hit. It was a trip back to the shop. Here's where champions are made, not on race day, but in the dead of night when nobody's watching. It's not glamorous, it's not pretty, but this is where winning starts. Chief and Jackie started going through every inch of the suspension, looking for anything out of place. It didn't take long before they spotted it. The ride height was off. The 4-link bars weren't set properly. Turns out, the car had been sitting for a while, and a small miscalculation in the setup threw everything off. The last time we had it on small tires, we had a different set of shocks and a different spring setup. This time, I swapped in looser shocks but forgot to adjust the ride height, Chief admitted. That mistake put the front of the 4-link bar way too high. It was like trying to race uphill. That much angle in the bar pushes the rear end up and out, and boom, no leverage, no traction, no chance. They found the problem, but it wasn't just one problem. The drive shaft had gotten so close to the body of the car that it had actually grazed it at some point. It was like the crow was fighting itself. And guess what? The data didn't lie. This is why we keep notes, y'all, Chief said, shaking his head with a grin. You think you remember everything, but you don't. Notes don't forget. This is Racing 101. Take notes. Study them. Review them before you make a move. With the problem identified, it was time to put in the work. They adjusted the 4-link bars back to the exact settings from the last successful small tire pass. They set the ride height lower, got rid of the crazy bar angle, and swapped in an 80-pound spring with a 16-inch length. This ain't guesswork, Chief said. This is science. We're not hoping it works. We know it's going to work. Physics don't lie. He broke down the concept for everyone watching, and it's a masterclass in chassis tuning. When people think of leverage, they think of smashing the tire, separating the chassis, all that. But that's only half the story. True leverage comes when you lift on the front end of the car. All the weight is up front, so when you lift from there, you get maximum transfer to the rear tires. More weight on the tire means more traction. That's what we're after. With everything set back to its proper place, the crow was sitting lower, tighter, and ready to launch like it's supposed to. Here's the thing, people think you just roll up to race night, make a few hits, and everything's golden. Nope. Not even close. Testing isn't just optional, it's essential. Some people think testing is a waste of time. Cool. Y'all do you. But me? I'm not about to be a first-round duck. If you don't test, you don't win. Simple as that. He continues, looking dead serious. You think you're going to roll up to a street race without testing and take out someone like me? Nah. I'm going to outtest you, outwork you, and outrun you every time. When you see us go rounds and make finals, it's not luck, it's these nights right here. It's staying up late, tracking down every single flaw, and fixing it. The takeaway here is clear. Testing isn't just about making hits. It's about learning, adjusting, and growing. Every hit is a chance to get smarter, and every mistake is a chance to get better. With everything set right, it's only a matter of time before Big Chief and Jackie take the Crow back to the streets. But this time, they'll be ready. No traffic, no bad bar angles, no loose setups. Just precision. Last time we were on 28s, we were fast, scary fast. And if we can get back to that level, I promise you, it's going to be a show. You can bet on that. The next test night is coming. No mistakes this time. Just raw speed, fine-tuned leverage, and pure street racing dominance. If you're ready to see the Crow back on small tires, stay tuned, gearheads, because this isn't just a race, it's a story of grit and determination. And who doesn't love a good comeback? Big Chief and Jackie's new store project, From Dust to Dream. When it comes to passion projects, few stories are as raw, gritty, and inspiring as Big Chief and Jackie's latest adventure, building a brand new store from scratch. This isn't just a renovation, it's a transformation of an old, forgotten building into the ultimate gearhead's paradise. With Big Chief's signature humor, hard work, and hands-on approach, the first week of this monumental project has been nothing short of a roller coaster ride. Every great project begins with a dream, and for Big Chief and Jackie, that dream was crystal clear. They wanted a space of their own, not just a functional workshop, but a home for their tools, cars, and creative ideas. After months of searching, they found the perfect spot. However, perfect on paper didn't mean pristine in reality. The building, neglected for years, was filled with cobwebs, grime, and decades of wear and tear. But that didn't faze Big Chief. For him, the challenge was part of the thrill. Armed with his trusty tools and an indomitable spirit, Big Chief dove into demolition mode. Cabinets were ripped from the walls, old fixtures were torn down, and piles of clutter were cleared away. No inch of the space was safe from his determination. His humor remained intact, even when unexpected challenges arose. "Hello, Mr. Spider Town," he quipped as he swatted away cobwebs. Despite surprise encounters with creepy crawlies, he never missed a beat. Real-life renovations are not as glamorous as TV makes them seem. They are messy, unpredictable, and exhausting. Big Chief's experience was no different. From dusty rooms to stubborn fixtures that refused to budge, every corner of the store came with its own set of headaches. But where others might see setbacks, Big Chief saw opportunities to make things better. As he worked, he didn't just tear down the old, he laid the groundwork for something entirely new. One of the standout moments of the first week was the power washing adventure. Few things are as satisfying as blasting away years of grime with a high-pressure washer. But when the power went out mid-cleaning, Big Chief found himself working in near darkness. Equipped with only a small washer and a wide nozzle, he pressed on, turning the ordeal into a moment of comedic relief. "Don't yell at me," he joked, preempting the flood of fan comments that he knew would follow. Still, the results were undeniable, sparkling clean walls that made the space feel fresh and inviting. Every renovation has its surprises, and Big Chief's project was no exception. From wobbly cabinets to mysterious objects hidden in the clutter, each discovery brought with it a mix of frustration and humor. As he pulled apart old fixtures and debris, he found stray tools, rusted hooks, and odds and ends that seemed to have stories of their own. His lighthearted offer to sell the junk to an imaginary audience had viewers laughing along. Then came the floors. They were caked with grime, and the old epoxy finish had seen better days. But true to form, Big Chief already had a plan: mop, clean, and maybe even add a fresh coat of wax to bring them back to life. The transformation of the floors was just another step in the broader mission to turn the space into a haven for creativity and craftsmanship. Why do it yourself? With so many ready-made shop spaces available, why take on such a monumental challenge? For Big Chief and Jackie, it's about more than the end result. It's about ownership, pride, and building something from the ground up. Each piece of debris removed, every cobweb cleared, and every window scrubbed is a step toward a shared dream. It's a reminder that some of life's most rewarding experiences come not from shortcuts, but from the journey itself. By the end of the first week, the transformation was already remarkable. While there was still a long way to go, the progress was undeniable. With cleared floors, cleaned walls, and the space beginning to take shape, it was clear that Big Chief and Jackie were well on their way to building something truly special. Next on the list? Lighting, insulation, and, of course, tackling those grimy floors. This isn't just a project for Big Chief and Jackie, it's a message for all of us. Sometimes, the biggest dreams come with the biggest messes. But with a little patience, a lot of persistence, and a good sense of humor, you can turn even the grimiest of spaces into something extraordinary. Stay tuned as Big Chief and Jackie continue their shop-building adventure. Week 1 was a wild ride, but the best is yet to come. If their grit, determination, and humor are anything to go by, this project will be a testament to the power of hard work and heart.